You might be wondering, is application security just coding? I'm often asked, how many programming languages do I need to know in order to work in application security? Or which is the programming language to learn so that I can work in application security? Okay, so I have some news for you. If you're going to work in application security, you need to understand some basic coding and understand how the system development lifecycle works, the SDLC. So the SDLC is what software developers live and breathe every day. It is requirements gathering, design, coding, testing, release. If you are doing Agile, you're doing this circle a whole bunch of times. If you're doing DevOps, you're actually doing a bunch of this every single day repeatedly. If you don't understand what SDLC is being used at your work and how it works and what the processes are and how you can perform security within it, you are not going to be an asset to your company as an application security engineer. It is also important that you understand the basics of the idea of programming, but you don't actually need to know a whole bunch of programming languages. There's many different types of jobs within application security, some of which that are actually not very technical at all. Like, for instance, threat modeling. That doesn't necessarily need to be extremely technical all the time. It's identifying risks, writing them down, and then working with the technical people to mitigate those risks. Now, quite often if you work in AppSec, you are a team of one, in which case you will need to know how to programming sometimes. For instance, if you have reported some bugs to a software team and they don't know how to fix them, you might be required to research how to fix them and go help them fix them. And if you don't understand coding at all, that's going to be really hard. However, if you join a team with a bunch of application security professionals, you can be the person that says, "Not me." I've always been really good at just reading code. I'm not sure why. I'm able to just fix bugs in whatever languages. It's weird. But generally, people need to learn the language. If you get a full-time job somewhere and they only use one tech stack, and by that I mean they use the same infrastructure everywhere, they use the same programming language everywhere, they use the same framework for that programming language everywhere, you should probably learn it if you want to be good at your job. But you do not need to know every single tech stack. You don't need to know how to be an amazing software developer. You need to understand how vulnerabilities work, and you need to understand how to enable developers to ensure they're making secure software. So, is it all coding? No, most of it's not coding. I almost never code when I do AppSec. It's a lot of advising, helping, assisting, and enabling. So get your soft skills ready.